Day 2 of Mountain Mystery 3-Gun. This is technically stage 8, our first stage for day 2. It would be our 7th stage in the match. Molotov cocktail. Standing in start blocks with rifle loaded, safe, butt touching belt. Molotov cocktails staged in the crate. On signal, engage T1 to T5 through area A. These are the long range flash targets. Then engage T6 through T20, a wide array of paper, from area B. Then engage T1 again and through T5 from area C at the top of the platform. Flash or long range targets. Throwing the Molotov cocktail bottle into the tank hatch activates moving targets T17 and T18. One's a drop turner, one's a flashing target. More than one Molotov cocktail may be used, but they must be carried in the hands only, not in a bag, tucked in a belt, or etc. Event officials will call hits on targets T1 through T5. Luckily, I get to shoot this stage first, and it's one of the harder ones of the match.
Hit! Hit! Hit!
Name it.
Don't want to forget that. Hit! 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 Hit!
So our first stage of day 2, hopefully the rust has been knocked off, was the Molotov cocktail stage where we're throwing that little thing in there. How'd it go for you?
Did it okay, I thought. Did manage to present the Molotov cocktail into the receptacle, and then so that was kind of one thing I didn't screw up. So putting things in other things, that's a good thing.
Putting objects in a slot, good to go.
Yeah,
all right,
good to go.
Yeah,
so I passed the qualification.
Excellent.
Other than that, yeah, I mean, there was some good medium range stuff on there. We all cleared, and then yeah, it was kind of one of those stages that it was one of those ones where it's kind of mid-pack for me. I was okay. I'm happy.
Yeah. The gun ran fine. You didn't have any issues with that.
Yeah. Gun ran great.
I forgot to grab the Molotov cocktail at first and had to come back for it.
You just left that behind?
I got some of the zone shooting and like getting my hits that I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm like, oh, I need the Molotov cocktail. So I came back, grabbed that. And then because I disrupted my thought process there, I got out of sequence on all the activators and stuff and ended up with a few penalties on paper in that segment.
Yeah, because when you knocked that one activator, there was like a drop turner and a...
Right, and a swinger. So.
Yeah.
But the long range portion at the end, I had no problem with that. So.
Well, I said yesterday that I had on the last stage of yesterday, one of the last stages, I had some issues with the MDR. I was using the Brownells SR25 mags and Brownells Waffle mags because why not? They fit. Those mags have worked perfectly in the Brownells BRN10. I had issues yesterday, and I didn't want to blame the rifle, so today I went to my PMags. You know what? If you're not using PMags, you're wrong, right? Kind of like your flight control. And the PMags today, guess what? There weren't malfunctions in the gun on this stage. So those mags are fine in the BRN10. I've never had an issue with them. When it comes to the MDR, I'm going to recommend absolutely just get the PMags. Don't mess with anything else. Just put in what you know works. Polymer mags, PMags. Magpul does it right, and it solved the problem.
Do you use any Lancers in it?
I have not tried Lancers. Maybe that would be okay as well. Yeah. That's what you're running, right?
I've got a mixture of PMags and Lancers, and it's I try and categorize my ammunition by magazine type. Yeah. So some of the stuff that I'm running in the close range, which is 110 muzzle of Armageddons over a lot of powder, and I kind of just use different types of magazines so I don't inadvertently pick the wrong one.
Sure. That makes a lot of sense. I haven't tried Lancers. It probably would be just fine. But those aluminum SR25s from Brownells, while they work in other guns, and I've proven that, the MDR didn't like them. So, is what it is. The PMAG solved that. And the other thing I want to say is, when it came to the MDR, at the very beginning, you're on that concrete block, and then at the top, you're on this like platform. And I personally, I don't think it's a rifles issue. I'm struggling with the bullpup ergonomics in terms of balancing that gun and getting a solid sight picture through a good trigger press. The gun's moving around, and trying to monopod on the mag gives it a weird pivot point. We'll talk about that more later because we got some more stages to go through, but other than that, the paper part was fine. Yeah. So, all right, that was our first stage today. Stay tuned for the stage 2 of day 2.